Hey, Advertising Week begins this week in New York City. Over 60,000 people are expected to attend to discuss the latest trends and the impact of new technologies on the industry. We are joined now by Nigel Morris, an ad man. He is the CEO of Aegis Media North America. And it's, thanks for joining us. It's something that we've been talking about for a long time. I remember when the talk was all futuristic about these new trends and people weren't sure if it would really work and can you really like something on Facebook and will it matter? Now it seems like we're there. Yep. We're at the future, and what do you think about it?
Well, it's been a long time coming, but we are actually there. And it's interesting the first day of Ad Week where there's quite a lot of optimism, but a little bit of uncertainty. Which is really how is the model going to play out for a lot of the players that exist in the industry. Because convergence, when we go back, as you say, 10, 15 years ago, and we were talking about convergence then, but it's actually very different from we imagined. We imagined it as sort of one device, one supplier of everything, whereas actually what's happened is, the whole media environment is completely atomized. So very, very fragmented. On the other hand, everything is linked. Everything is interdependent, interconnected. And
that's true. There were going to be 3 media companies that controlled the world, right?
Yep. Whereas now, it is very fragmented.
How does a brand, though, Nigel, kind of navigate those waters where it's kind of all over the place, and they want to get their brand out and get the maximum that they can for their ad dollars?
Well, coming out of the recession, there is definitely a different attitude from brands. They actually want to, they really want to invest at the minute, but they're looking to innovate as well. So
what does that mean, though? They want to innovate?
It means they are actually open to experimentation. But the interesting thing about the new environment is that actually the point of connection and communication in some of these media, like mobile, like the web, like the social media, actually the point of connection, the point of transaction are getting closer together through media. So we are actually selling goods on Facebook. We're actually building brands on Facebook. It's actually quite interesting. We're talking about that, building brands again and building engagement over time with Twitter, because what you've got is a different form of scale now.
Do you have an example, a good example of where that's really working?
Well, a very interesting is Reebok and Easy Tone, where we're not only running a campaign which has a Facebook community at the heart of it, but we're actually launching models of the Easy Tone sneakers actually on Facebook in different colorways, just putting it and seeding it with some of our key advocates, and it spreads like wildfire through the environment. And right through to, we're recommending and we're working with Procter & Gamble selling Pampers, and they're selling diapers online. Actually,
the P&G CEO, when I had him on, it's such a traditional company, it's been around for more than 100 years, but they definitely are embracing social media.
Absolutely. It was a fantastic example, actually. If you go back to the golden age of advertising, and you're selling Pampers through an ad, you remember the diaper is laid out, and there's the blue liquid that goes on.
Of course.
And that was it. That was as far as it gets. What we have now is, we can actually build an engagement with prenatal mothers, almost from the first semester in, and actually build a relationship, give them the information they need, because the majority of mums now are Gen Y. And they get their information in a very, very different way from previous generations. They get their information through their friends, through their networks, rather than going to the specialists. So again, with Pampers have been very open to experimenting in social media, but actually what that allows them to do is build an engagement way before the point of purchase.
We got to run now. Hey, Nigel, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Nigel Morris, CEO of Aegis Media North America.